Welcome to the Hard Hat Training Series. Today we will talk about Job Hazard Analysis, or JHA. A JHA program is an important process in making any workplace as safe as possible and should be completed prior to any work being done on a job site. A job hazard analysis is a process used to identify hazards within a work site in order to implement safety controls. These safety controls are then used to eliminate the identified hazards or reduce the risk that they will occur. There is sometimes confusion about the difference between a JHA and a JSA, Job Safety Analysis. The two terms have been interpreted in a variety of ways, and standards are somewhat unclear about whether they are different things. Thus, JHAs are sometimes used interchangeably with JSAs, but they are different. JHAs also include a risk assessment, whereas JSAs do not. For the purposes of this training, we will be focusing on JHAs and their role in workplace safety. We will also describe how they are performed and how they are used to create solutions for each job's hazards. When companies fail to perform JHAs, there can be serious consequences. Consider this true story. Miguel was unloading corn from a grain silo using a bottom-mounted auger. During the job, the corn stopped flowing. Miguel decided to climb into the bin and try to dislodge the blockage. Using a PVC pipe, Miguel pushed and spread the corn around. He didn't realize it was bridged, meaning corn on the surface had clumped together and created a crust while leaving an empty space beneath it. As he pushed and spread, the bridged corn collapsed. Miguel was engulfed by the corn as it began flowing once more. His coworker couldn't see him when he climbed up the silo to see what happened. Emergency personnel arrived 30 minutes later, but they couldn't recover Miguel for another 4 hours. By the time they did, he had suffocated. Miguel wasn't provided training or fall protection gear for hazardous scenarios such as this one. Investigators discovered that this company had never conducted any sort of JHA. If they had, they would have noticed the hazards of entering a grain silo. They would have provided their employees with fall protection gear, rescue lines, and proper confined space training. Having discussed the dangers of not performing a JHA, in this training we will go over who needs to perform them. We will also look at how to perform them and what steps to take afterward. Remember, a JHA is only effective if it helps employers create a safer work environment.